I think Anthony has done a really good job with the Colts, being a young quarterback. Still has a lot to learn as all rookie quarterbacks, but you can see the athleticism. You can see, he can sling the football. Right? He does a really good job there. So I think he's a young kid who has show a lot of potential, and we have to be on our A game. He does a really good job of, creating on the plays on the move. He can get out of the pocket, scramble. He's very, very big, strong guy, tough guy to get down. So it's going to be a really tough challenge for us physically. He's a tough guy to bring down. So it's going to take all of us, right, swarming to the ball and being on our keys, being on our rules and where we're supposed to be.
Like the majority of his throws went to the right side of the field. When it comes to game planning, how much do you factor that in as an aberration? Because again, the majority was to the right side of the field. How much do you factor that as an aberration versus what you could potentially see?
I don't factor in much as where the ball is going, right or left side, because everybody has to be on it, right? If you are covering guys on the right side and he starts to move around the pocket and scramble, no one can be loose in coverage. That's the thing about it. He can make you pay if you're not on it. So it's a matter of everybody across the board, all 11 guys, just being on their job and being disciplined, no matter which side he, favors throwing the ball to. I think when it comes down to it, when you're lined up out there, you're not thinking about that as a defender.
What can you say about an update with Jalen Pitre and what it's been like the last couple of days working through
Yeah, Jalen is in good spirits. He's fine. He's back with us, so we're happy to have him back. Great to see him, back in the building. Just seeing him with the smile on his face, I think that just brightens everyone's day. So it's good to see him back in the building, and he still be day to day. We'll see, where he ends up.
Coach, as a former linebacker, when you're going up against a player like Anthony Richardson with that size and that speed and his ability to initiate the hit as well as take the hit, how do you prepare for a quarterback like that?
You just stick to your fundamentals and rules, and when it comes to tackling, it's not going to be one guy bringing Anthony down. Right? It's going to take multiple guys, multiple hats at the ball, and that's just what we're about on defense. That's our style anyway, but it's going to take multiple guys being there because he's such a strong runner, and we definitely respect his game and what he's put on tape. We have to be prepared for it. Everybody just being disciplined on defense, that will be the key for us this week.
How far behind is Mitchell because of the injury, and what's it like getting speed? What can you reasonably expect?
It's good having Mechie back out there with us, and Mechie has been working hard to get back, and he's put in the work, and we'll see where he ends up this week, but happy to have him back out there and see how he progresses throughout the week.
Same thing with the defensive tackle position. I was looking at just like you guys only have 3 on the active roster. Ridgeway going on reserve. You guys got some options. You signed someone on the practice squad. Davis could just be an opportunity to see Davis.
Yeah, we added a couple guys practice squad, and we'll see throughout the week. We have like 3 guys there. We'll see how it goes throughout the week and see who will be on the roster come game day.
You guys built this team through the trenches. You talked about how much you wanted defensive line, offensive line. With all the injuries you guys had to deal with, how much has that changed your approach or complicated what you wanted to do?
It doesn't change my approach at all when it comes to the offensive line, defensive line. It's still, you have to get it done, right, guys? Whoever we have in the building, guys that are on our team, on our roster, we expect them to just go out and do their job to the best of their ability, right? And that's all they have to do. It's not about one guy. It's just collectively all those guys just playing together, whereas D-line, O-line, everybody being on the same page and playing together, and we can have a really good front on both sides of the ball.
Can you talk about, DeMeco, after watching the tape, where you see the biggest opportunity for improvement with the offense from 1 and 2?
I think the biggest improvement that I would like to see from the offense is their tempo, just in and out of the huddle, just getting the play calls, getting in and out of the huddle faster, and just playing faster. And that's what I expect to see this week. I think we did some really good things. It's very encouraging to see what CJ did when it comes to throwing the football. He's very talented. Right? We just have to play better around him, and I think we can play better around him just by increasing the tempo and playing with more urgency.
DeMeco, having George out there, how much does that help as you could line up possibly on Sunday the way you started the last game?
It's good having Fant. I think Fant will be fine. It was tough seeing him go down in the game, but he'll be fine. He's bounced back, so we'll see him out there again.
DeMeco, when you look currently at Gus Bradley's defense, they're predominantly a cover three. What challenges present you on the defensive line, pass rush?
Yeah, with the Colts defense, they're very sound. Gus runs a sound defense. They've been top 10 in a run defense for a number of years. There's one thing about them, they are going to be exactly where they're supposed to be. They're going to play hard. They're going to be a physical unit. They're going to play together. And they're going to make you earn it. And that's one thing that's allowed that defense to continue to be so successful. They have talented guys up front that can get after the passers. So collectively, like we had our hands full last week, it doesn't change this week. We have to do a better job up front.
We'll take a few more.
Did you do much evaluating of Anthony Richardson during the pre-draft process? If so, what were your thoughts then versus where they got?
With Anthony, as I watched him in the pre-draft process, you saw a very talented young kid. I mean, he was a playmaker, big-time playmaker, made a lot of explosive plays at Florida. He's a tough guy to bring down. You saw that on his Florida tape, right? And you saw a kid that also has a lot of room to improve, and you've seen that growth over his tape now, being with the Colts. And I think he has the talent, right, to play in this league. That's the one thing you want to see. He has it, and he has dynamic playmaking ability.
How has it been bringing Tank into the regular season? Obviously now with Noah on the IR, where is he in the offense? Is where y'all want to go into game plans week to week? How does he fit in the future?
Yeah, Tank fits just like he's done before. I mean, you'll see Tank get more snaps, but Tank has done a good job of what he's been given. He's made plays for us, and we expect to see the same thing this Sunday.
Hey, DeMeco, Stroud was one of a record 14 black quarterbacks to start in the first week of the season. And I just wonder, what do you think about the increased diversity at that position that traditionally hasn't been as diverse as some of the other spots in the ball?
I think when it comes to that position, you just see more and more guys are getting an opportunity to play that position, right? It's guys who were just deemed athletes used to have to change positions. And now those guys are getting the opportunity, and they're showing, as we probably all knew a long time ago, what they could do, but they just didn't get the opportunity. And it just shows when you give guys the opportunity, that's what they've ran with it, and they've done an excellent job. And that's just goes to show wherever we are, whatever we're doing, in life is just about having the opportunity. And when you have the opportunity and you're successful with what you're given, right, you don't look back. And there'll continue to be more guys get in this position, and as you see it all throughout college football, right? So it's a lot of talented quarterbacks out there who are athletes who can run the ball, throw the ball. They can make you pay, and it causes more stress on defenses. So it's encouraging to see where the game is going.
I know you're focused on your team, but is it kind of neat for you to see a game where it's highlighting two young black upcoming quarterbacks in the same game?
Man, for me, it's our next game. Both guys have done a great job at their respective colleges to have the opportunity to be drafted where they were drafted, and to be the face of two, upcoming franchises. So it's credit to those guys, and now we get past that, and it's time to see. Okay, let's go play football. Let's see who made the best team win.
Coach, when you have such young, talented players on your team, how hard is it to get them into the rotation or get them playing time?
It's not hard. It's a matter of just coaches just being on it and making sure we get the guys in, when they're supposed to get in, and rotating the guys, making sure guys get the reps that they're supposed to get. So it's nothing with the players. It's about us as coaches, just making sure we get the guys out there.
DeMeco, when you look at a guy like Kendrick Green, where do you see his purposes as a rector?
Yeah, Kendrick he's been learning. How we do things is fresh. It's all new to him. But Kendrick has done a great job of just getting accustomed to how we do things.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.